If you want coaching on becoming a life coach, this is your call. So many of you have so much indecision happening, so many questions, so many worries. I want to help you address all of them. And in the process of deciding whether you should become a life coach, you'll also learn the process of deciding anything. What I want to teach you to do is to decide a yes or a no, and then commit to that either way with all of your heart. I started the Life Coach School almost 17 years ago. We are, in my opinion, the best life coach school in the world. And I set out to create the best life coach school in the world because I believe so strongly in this industry. And I believe in the ability of life coaches to actually change the world. Tell me what some of your concerns are. Why haven't you signed up yet? We have so many physicians coming through the life coach school, so many physicians who are unhappy with their current jobs that want to become life coaches. One of the questions that I really want each of you to ask is, 3 years from now, what is the best case scenario on both paths, right? So if you were to become a life coach and figure out the marketing and be able to create the business of your dreams, what could that be? Decide your life consciously, because most of us don't think about who we want to be as a choice. So you have to decide, who is the person? If I could be the best version of myself, what does that look like? And am I willing to go through the work to create that for myself? And tell yourself an honest yes or no, and then let it go. I was a corporate employee that became a life coach and people were questioning me about it. If you believe that you're going to be successful as a life coach, it becomes much less daunting to tell people around you. But when you're questioning, am I going to be successful? And then the people around you are questioning, you remember your brain is freaking out, then that's when it's going to be challenging. So your work in order to get other people around you to believe in you, your work is to believe in you. Now listen, if you don't believe in yourself, it's time to start believing in yourself. You got one life. And this is what I believe. If you have a desire inside of you, an inkling that this could be your life, that this is possible for you, you must do the work to believe in yourself. That is the work of your life. Because if you don't believe in yourself, it's going to be very hard for anyone else to believe in you. One of the biggest problems that most of us have with achieving our dreams is comfort. Comfort robs us of our dream, and discomfort is a currency to our dream. It's how we pay for our dreams. And it's kind of like this concept that good is the enemy of great. I think comfort is the enemy of true dream achievement. If you want to live into a possibility that you're dreaming about, you're going to have to choose to believe something that you don't have evidence for. And not only are you going to have to choose to believe it one time, but you're going to have to continue to choose to believe it. And that's what separates people who have extraordinary lives from people who have comfortable lives. Nothing wrong with a comfortable life. Nothing wrong with it at all, unless you have that urge inside of you, unless that dream is rattling around in there, causing you trouble. If you're telling me that being a life coach is less easy than staying in your current job, I have news for you. That has not been my experience at all. I used to have a corporate job, and now I'm a life coach. This is easier financially by a mile, right? So what's the difference between me and you? Just the stories we're telling in our heads. So it's a really great question and something that all of you must consider. When you consider your dreams, do you give them the benefit of the doubt? Do you give yourself a shot? Are you willing to go all in? I think a lot of times we have anxiety, so we're afraid to take action, so we don't make choices. We don't switch jobs. We don't do any kind of risk. If we take action that freaks us out and we stay committed to it, we get stronger, and then we take more action, and then we take more action. Our confidence grows. If we shy away from it because of our anxiety, our confidence shrinks. All of you who feel stuck, you got this, you got this, you got this, stop doing that. And I'm not saying you choose my school and do it, although you should, all of you right now. But Pick something, because this kind of back and forth and around and any kind of negative feelings you have about any of the stuff you're doing will prevent you from being the best version of yourself. When I made the decision to become a life coach, my life trajectory completely changed. Not only because it became my career that I'm now incredibly successful at and enjoying the growth of the industry within, but also because it changed me and my identity as a human. By learning how to manage my mind at this mastery level, I have changed everything about who I want to be, what I want to create, and what I believe is possible for myself. I want you to take this one precious life and make it exactly what you want. And so what we need to do is we need to keep choosing our life on the regular. Do I want to be in this relationship? Do I want to be in this house? Do I want to have this friend? Do I want this job? Do I want this career? Do I want to have my dreams come true? Do I want to create that in my life? This is what I say all the time to my friends. I'm like, if you think about even just the world 200 years ago, this opportunity didn't exist, especially for women, to work from home, make a contribution, fulfill our purpose. It is the privilege of my life to have this opportunity. I feel like this is a responsibility for me to live into the best version of my life for all the women who came before me that didn't have this chance. And so for me, that's what it's about. It's about utilizing the opportunities that I have in front of me. And for many of us, that is life coaching. And that's an opportunity that's brand new. Our industry is growing like crazy. The number of people who need coaching is growing like crazy. It's like a magic time. It's the wild, wild west right now. If you have an inkling to do this, if there is part of you that knows you're meant to be a life coach, do not wait. Do not make excuses. Do not tell yourself this decision is harder than it is. Make a decision, yes or no, and move forward with your life. It would be my honor to teach you. I love the product that we have. I feel honored to be able to offer it to you. I hope we'll see you in class.